Stadium in the Bronx. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
New York Yankees.
And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Max Fried.
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
Just about to get started. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit.
Number 2, Gunnar Henderson.
Swung on, popped up left side. Rosario settles underneath it. One down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Yep, that ball
That's
went
outside. Ball 1.
Nope, that's inside.
Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. The 2-1. There's the strike. 95 of that one. To the right side, Chisholm throws to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
The second baseman, Adley Rutschman.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
1-2 now. Liner snagged at first. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium. Starting on the mound in this one, Cade Povich. What do you look for here?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. That one outside, and it's 1-0. Fouled off left side. Here's a 1-1. Ripped on a line to center. And makes the grab. And there's one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Aye. Ball, that
Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. 1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. Did not go. That one lifted to left. Ward on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting third,
2 down.
the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That's in there. It's 0-1. Judge over the top.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Good job to fight that one off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
This one in the air right field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boo. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
First pitch swinging.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Man at second. Swing and a pop-up. And a foul ball.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock.
Rutschman fires over to first, and that'll do it. We played an inning, no score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And the lefty with the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Got it. Now one away.
But take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Here's the 0-1. And that is out of play. Second inning here, no score. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 12, Dylan.
So up next, Dylan Beavers.
Nope, that's inside.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball! That pitch is out.
And it's even up. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the second. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back now in the Bronx. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ahmed Rosario.
Rosario.
That one ripped, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. On the ground to third. Alexander slings it across. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Jack Chisholm Jr.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Left field. That gets down for a hit. And a man aboard.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Jose.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Fouled off. He was late. Man at first, 1 away. In the air, right field. Beavers gets under it, and there are 2 outs.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Fought off foul. Step off throw to first.
No, he's in there.
And he dives back in safely. Chisholm off of first with 2 away.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2 again. Just a slow ground ball this time. Rutschman. They take the force out. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in New York,
Leading
here's
off for the
Leody
Orioles,
Taveras.
the center fielder, Leody Taveras.
And that's in there at the knees.
Nope.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
No, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Yeah.
Top of the third, no score.
Ball, that's out.
And a big swing and a miss.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if
That's ball
Jackknifes
two.
out of the way.
straighten him up a little bit.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. To the right side, and that one handled to first.
He's out.
Fine play in the hole for the out.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Blaze Alexander.
Now the third baseman, Blaze Alexander. That's through there for a strike. On the ground, right side, Chisholm. And that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Back after this on the show. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. Ball
That's a
one,
ball.
no strikes. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a 1-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. 2-2. And
Ball,
that
that's
skips
low.
in the dirt. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. High fly ball, right field. Beavers settles underneath it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Pitch misses. Ball one.
Looks like he's still trying to find a consistent release point in that curveball. That one just sort of popped out of his hand. No real command and finish to it. It's going to be real important for him to finish that pitch, throw it down in the zone where he wants to, if it's going to be effective for him throughout this game.
Ball.
There's a strike. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Taveras on his way over. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Ben.
So up next for New York, Ben Rice.
Hey.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round. Play made, that ends the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
On the ground, right side. Rice takes it to the bag, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
The left fielder, number 3, Taylor Ward.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
And here is Adley Rutschman. He's 0 for 1.
Hey.
And he'll 1.
Ball 1.
1 away, tie game, go ahead run stands at first. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, right field. Judge has a beat on it, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, number 25, Pete Alonso.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Tap foul at the plate. Ward leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Maximus notches the K. 1 left for the Orioles. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Fastball for a strike. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. On the ground, right side. Already two gone here in the home fourth.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ahmed.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Grounded out his first time up.
Well, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Right through there for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jack Chisholm Jr.
Late with the swing there. The 0-1. Rosario on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Runner at second, two down. In the dirt. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Through four, still tied. Zip, zip. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now the Orioles catcher, Samuel Basallo. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Orioles, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Now an 0-2 from Freed. Inside, almost got him. And another fastball almost gets him. He goes down looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
The right fielder of the 12, Dylan Beaver.
Yeah!
The 0-1. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch, not close, up high. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 1-2.
Ball 2.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Leody.
Now it's the switch hitting
Taveras.
outfielder, Leody Taveras. 0 for 1 so far. And that one
That's
upstairs,
upstairs.
ball 1. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. Back in New York, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. That's off the
that's
mark.
out.
2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. A little bit
That's
high.
ball 3.
Ball 3. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. No challenges left for them now. Payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
And there's a ball. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Keegan Aiken, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Cano, the right-hander, loosening up as well.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Alexander fires to second for 1, to first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now here's Trent Grisham cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
Ball 2.
Hammer, base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That's ripped into the outfield. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're dialed into the show. Back at Yankee Stadium. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So digging in, Kobe Mayo.
Orioles, the designated hitter, Kobe Mayo.
He was late there, strike 1. That one almost got him. This one popped up. Chisholm settles under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Blaze Alexander.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Off the plate, ball 1. That's ball 2.
That's outside.
That's a ball.
Ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that one clips the corner. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. The 1-2 spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ball, that's down.
That one way inside.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Number 3, Taylor Ward.
Foul ball there. The Orioles with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Squirts away a little bit, throws to second, not in time. He's safe. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run. Man on second, 2 down. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the drop, strike 3. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Keegan Aiken. He's been so good against lefties. Leading off, Ben Rice. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Sliced hard but foul. Aiken measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Got him. One gone here.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Here's Cody Bellinger. He's grounded out a couple of times. And he grounds one to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Just missed. Nice stop. There's one. On to first.
No, he's
save.
in there.
So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
That's off the inside corner. Ball one. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the bottom of the sixth. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And the count is 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Wild pitch. Catcher gets a piece. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Bellinger off of first with two away. Stays alive. Comes a 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. One left for the Yankees, and we are still scoreless. We go to the top of the seventh. Now it's the second baseman, Adley Rutschman.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Nope, outside.
The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bellinger moving under it. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Pete Alonso.
The 0-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Well, that high-forcing fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
So up next, Samuel Basallo. And first offering is fouled off. Misses the sweeper.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Right through there, got him. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ball.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
That one misses. Ball 3. And there's the automatic. Three-two now. Hit on the ground to the right side. Alonso steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The shortstop, Jose Caballero.
That's a ball.
That one missed. And another ball. There's a strike. Three-one, and he couldn't come up with it. And a go-ahead run is on base.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Austin Wells will hit next.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Check swing went around. 0-1. Step off, throw to first.
No, he's in.
Caballero back on a dive. And the 0-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that one fouled off. One-two now. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number
Here comes
12.
the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Keegan Aiken done for the afternoon, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
Coming on for the Orioles,
Number 39,
Andrew Kittredge. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And now it's even up.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The Yanks with the go-ahead run at first. Here the bottom of the 7th. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Runner on the move. That one is absolutely belted. And it is gone. And this place is rocking. The Yankees score first. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
So back to the top of the order. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's downstairs and outside. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Yennier Cano, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Wells getting cranked up as well. 2 down, nobody on. So Goldie strikes out here. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Camilo Doval.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Leading off for the Orioles, the right fielder, number 12, Dylan Beaver.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
No, inside.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Chop back up the middle. Chisholm throws to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The center fielder, Leody Taveras.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. And that's going to bang against the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter, Jeremiah Jackson.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Tying run at the plate.
And you got to wonder with first base open, one out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
There's the strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Just off the inside edge. Blaze Alexander in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The tying run at the plate. And the tying run is on base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum. Very quickly, they're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Blaze Alexander, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss at a slider. Goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Camilo Doval departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, David Bednar.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. A 3-run shot, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-2. You can sense it inside the stadium. These fans are devastated.
There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
So 2 down. Now here is Taylor Ward. 1 for 3. And the 1-0.
Run that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
2 down, nobody on. And that's in for a strike. That one fouled off. Fastball is outside. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. This one's got a chance. And in one hops the wall. The throw in. And that's a 2-out double.
Up next,
a lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Nope.
Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That one misses, and now 3-0.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Man at second. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, number 25.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. David Bednar won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the Yankees,
Fernando Cruz will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Big at bat now as the polar bear Pete Alonso steps in. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That one found hard the other way. First and second, 2 down. High fly ball lifted into air right field. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees 2. Back in the Bronx and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Will Smith, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Andrew Kittredge out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
New
Orioles.
pitcher now, number 48. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
That's out.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Nope, outside.
Outside with a breaking ball. Cody Bellinger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And there's ball 4. And the go-ahead run is on base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And here's the Yankees pinch runner, Jason Dominguez. Here comes Cody Bellinger, known for his late inning heroics.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
This is again 5 in a row.
After 5 straight balls to start this inning, this hitter might have the green light, but it's going to be one pitch in one location if he's going to swing.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Hey!
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-2. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Runner on the go. Right side. Rutschman tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
The batter, number 13, second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Alonso under this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back now in the Bronx. Now the Orioles catcher, Samuel Basallo. And that one fouled off.
That's outside.
High fly ball, shallow right field. Dominguez settles under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, number 12, Dylan Beaver.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Ball, that's low.
All tied up here at the top of the ninth. And fouled off.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2. Line and a base hit into right. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Leody Taveras.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Beavers leads off first with 1 away. And it's 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Here's a 1-2. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back in the Bronx and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. First offering way inside, almost got him. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 1 away.
Great swing of the bat right there, trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Yennier Cano, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Smith warming up as well. Swings through that one for strike 1. Nice grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Number 48 is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Yennier Cano. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Ball 1. Yep, that ball went out.
And another
Inside,
ball.
ball 3.
So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Down the middle for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and that puts the winning run on first. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Making a move at first. On to run for the Yankees, Max Schumann.
Max Schumann.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. The Yankees with the winning run on at first. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Here goes the runner. Ball misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Next offering is downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. The Yanks lead one. Score remains tied at 3.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees.
now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Ryan Yarbrough. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jeremiah Jackson getting ready to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
Inside, ball one.
Man at second. And that is out of play. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2-2 on the way. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Coming home. Fires to the plate. Safe. It's 4-3. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-0. Movement in the Yankees pen. Jake Bird getting loose out there. Hedrick also throwing. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, and here in extra innings. That one is absolutely belted. Bellinger in a full sprint. High
ground
bounce
rule
takes it
double.
over the fence for
Two
an
bases.
automatic double.
They're cooking with gas, Boo. 2 runners in scoring position with no outs and a great chance to keep doing damage with swings like the one we just saw for the automatic double. Looking to keep it going. Pass me that popcorn.
Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson. Golden opportunity right here.
Ball. Down.
And the 1-0. Swing, and he popped it up. One away.
Well, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy out to pick him up. Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases loaded with 1 away. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. A switch hitter batting right. So they're all loaded up. Fouls away the first offering. Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ryan Yarbrough will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Jake Bird.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
On the ground to Jazz. In plenty of time to first, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen. 1 pitch to end the frame. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Orioles 4 and the Yankees 3. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Will Smith. A chance at his first save of the year. Ben Rice getting ready to hit.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat. Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up. In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. 1 out, the bottom of the 10th.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Jason Dominguez.
And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that drops foul. The 1-1. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso. Yankees with only one out remaining.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So they're down to their final out. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Trying to deliver as the hero. The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike. That's too low. And that is ball one. Next offering is outside. Ripped, but it curls foul. The Yanks with the tying run at third, and the home team trying to pull it out. Pitch gets away. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Ahmed Rosario in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One strike away. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The Orioles trying to close out a one-run lead, and we're in the last half of the 10th. On to first, ball game. And the Orioles strand the tying run on base to win it.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And the final score here, 4-3. As the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Saturday afternoon action on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starting pitcher, Max Fried. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Gunnar Henderson leading things off and takes a strike. Inside, ball one. And a swing and a miss. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 3.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Out to short, Caballero. Handles, throws to first, 2 away now. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
On the ground, and that chance handled. Sends it to first. Rutschman retired. Inning over. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting to start for Baltimore, Cade Povich. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Paul Goldschmidt, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively in the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Judge now. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. Outside. Ball 1. Rice leads off first with one away. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Good eye right there.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, he gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
The 1-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds. They're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
In the air, right field. And that ends the inning. Scoreless after one. New inning getting started. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle. Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. And you got to figure, regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year. Now the 0-1.
Well, I'll tell you this, nobody on his team is worried about it. They've seen him do it year in and year out. May get off to a slow start, may have a slow mid, but when the game's on the line, when the season's on the line, he's the guy they want at the plate.
The 1-2. And that one moves his feet. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a good eye there. Up the middle, and that one handled. Now a jump throw, and very nicely done for the out.
That is it. The catcher, Samuel Basallo.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. Out to center. Grisham under it. And there's 2 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 12, Dylan Beaver.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And he pumps it a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Swing and a bouncer. Caballero on the run, sends it over to first, and it beats him. What a play. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
Curve in the dirt.
Low.
That one the other way. Beavers takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot. The Yankees score first. It's 1-zip. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
1 down. And next for New York, Jose Caballero. Fought off foul. He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got him. 2 away.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That misses, and now it's 3-2. This one smoked on its way out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. The 0-1.
Inside ball.
And that's in there at the knees. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball. Draws the walk there.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Here's Leody Taveras.
The center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Fastball for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Into center. And it falls. And a good start to the inning.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The lefty, the 1-0. And a foul ball. The 1-1. That clips the corner. Way inside, gets out of the way. Two and two. Stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 1 out man at first. Blaze Alexander digs in now. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. This one popped up. Caballero under it. And there's two down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Step off throw to first. Taveras back in on a dive. And it's fouled away. Oh, 1 now.
Nope, that's down.
Just missed. That one fouled off. 2-2. Struck him out looking. And the Orioles leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Single to right in his first trip.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2. Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Aaron Judge.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying and gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Bellinger up to hit. And there's a fly ball deep right field, carrying well, and brings it in at the wall.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field, and the inning is over. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now 3-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Leading off for Baltimore, the left fielder, number 3, Taylor Ward.
Max Fried will go to work.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
takes it in for the out.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
Aye.
Yankees up by 3. Top half of inning number 4.
Inside, ball 1.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bellinger under it. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1.
Ball 2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
That clips the corner.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. Chopped left side. Rosario tosses to first. And that takes care of Alonso. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Orioles held in check there. They trail in this one 3-0. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And that drops in for a strike.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
2-2 down. Towards first, Alonso. He takes it on his own. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Ward moving under this one. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28. Austin.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. He's already homered here in this one. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
That one way inside. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Just missed it. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. We're headed to the fifth. Yankees 3 and the Orioles nothing. Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. Basallo, in his rookie season, just 21 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Now an 0-2 from Fried. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2.
Nope, that's a ball.
Lined into right. 1 down.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, number 12, Dylan Beaver.
All 1.
The Orioles trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the fifth. No question about this one. It's out of here. He blasts a souvenir into the second deck, and they cut into the lead. It's 3-1.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it, carried out nicely.
One down. Here's the center fielder, Leody Taveras. Line drive, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Toby Mayo.
Base knock center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Alexander.
Here's the third baseman, Blaze Alexander. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Orioles close the gap on the homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ball. Down.
There's a strike.
Nope. That's inside.
That one ripped, but foul. 2-2 now. Just misses with that one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Ben Wright.
And the 0-2.
Ball one.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Another 1-2. In the air to left center. Ward on the move to the gap. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered in this game. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Yanks held in check as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. The batter now, Gunnar Henderson.
The shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
That one fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Out to short, Caballero. Over to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, number 3, Taylor Ward.
That's outside. Ball 1.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
The Yankees up by 2, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And there's a strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And next for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. Ground ball left side. Gets to it with a slide. Here's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Yankees 3 and the Orioles 1.
Now pitching for the
Back
Orioles,
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Keegan Aiken. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
The 1-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Tyler Wells appears to be getting loose. Cano getting loose as well. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ward takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
So up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Taveras in position, and that's the inning. Down in order go the Yankees, but they still lead it 3-1. Top of inning number 7. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gathers and throws, but it's not in time. And I'm sure they'll go and check on the left-hander now.
Oh, you can tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Max Fried will give way, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment.
Now pitching for the
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Camilo Doval.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
First and second, no outs. Dylan Beavers, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Yeah.
The 0-1.
Nope. Outside.
Oh, he can't hang on. Still slings it to second, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Leody Taveras.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it's off the wall. One runs in. Bellinger returns it to the infield. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
So digging in, Kobe Mayo, 1 for 2. Got one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Two on, one out. Out towards right center field. Judge on the move to the alley. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. In to score from third. And this game is tied in the 7th.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
That one outside.
That's ball.
Ball 1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Late swing, fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. All tied up at 3 apiece. back at Yankee
Lead
Stadium.
off for the
Bottom of the
Yankees.
7th.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
Caballero in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. And a bunt back at the pitcher. Toss to Alonso. Bunt attempt doesn't work. They get the out.
For the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
So up next for New York, Trent Grisham. Just missed. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Paul Goldschmidt in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that's ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
The designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
The 1-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ball to strike. Inside, just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's a 2-2. In the air, left field. Ward grabs it on the run.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Ben.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Keegan Aiken departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
Coming on for the Orioles, Andrew Kittredge.
Andrew Kittredge.
Go-ahead run on base. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, and they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout and end the inning. Yanks strand a pair, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back here in New York, here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Late with the swing there. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
Going to lay off that pitch down.
Ball 2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Orioles with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. The 2-2 on the way. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So up next, Adley Rutschman. 0 for 3 in this one. Checks over to first. Back safely. And the 1-0. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw to second on a bounce. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man at second. Way outside, and the count is filled up. Pete Alonso in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Camilo Doval won't go any further. And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
New
Yankees.
pitcher for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz.
Fernando Cruz.
Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. In the dirt, well done behind the dish. Outside low, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball. That's inside.
Got him swinging. One left for the Orioles. Still tied 3-3. Back at Yankee Stadium, onto the bottom of the 8th, Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. And ball 1 to Judge.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Up the middle, lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
And that one fouled off. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
Go ahead run on base. Ahmed Rosario now at the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score and the Yankees take the lead. The throw to third and he's out trying for 3.
Well, I think the base runner assumed that he was going to be able to make it to third pretty easily, but a really nice relay from the outfielder to the cutoff man, and they got him easily.
Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. knocked off the plate that time. On the ground, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out on a splitter. Through 8 full, the Yankees lead it 4-3. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for the
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, David Bednar.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Basalo leading things off and takes a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there to get the bat on his shoulder.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Next offering is down low.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Upstairs, Dylan Beavers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch, and he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Oh, 2 now. Ball 1 there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
1 out man at first. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Leody Taveras. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Popped in the air, left field. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, The designated hitter, Toby
Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter, Jeremiah Jackson. He represents the go-ahead run.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Yo, 1. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. This could end it. Off the mark there, and the count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Stays alive. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Swings, and this one's flared. Fair ball. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
So digging in, Blaze Alexander down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. That one missed. And another ball.
Okay.
Two on, 2 outs. A pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Gunnar Henderson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-1 is on the way. And that one fouled off. Payoff pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. He fouls it off. Will do it again. And they're all loaded up.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Swings over the top of that one. Yo, 1. Swing and a tapper. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees hold on to win a nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.